Hey guys, sorry I look kind of rough. I was outdoors shooting my sister-in-law's engagement pictures tonight. I have something really horrible happened this Friday, right? It was Friday. And I was going to share with you guys just so you guys could learn from me, from my horrible experience. My biggest fear since having Jackson, and even with the dogs, has been like somehow locking him in the car on accident, and it happened. So I was at a gas station. We have a grocery store here called HEB, and they have gas stations and stuff too next to the stores. So I was at the gas station where we were going to go get groceries, and I had gathered some trash in the car, and I opened the door and I left it open, and I left the key in the ignition because it's a safety feature if the car is in park. And I mean, like, if you manually lock the doors, they'll probably lock, right?
I think so.
Yeah, but like, it's a safety feature that if your doors are unlocked, the car is not going to lock it itself with the keys in the ignition, it's in park. But the point is, I left the door wide open. Normally, when we're not at gas stations and stuff, I'm extra paranoid and I roll the window down. But for the reason that this happened, there's always bees and shit at gas stations. So I gathered the trash. I had the door open. I turned it off first because I was going to pump gas, and I was going to pull the key out once I tossed the trash. So I just stepped out to toss the trash. I throw it in the bin, and a yellow jacket flies up in my face. My just instinctual reaction was to step back. I mean, I'm deathly allergic to wasps and bees and stuff, like go into anaphylactic shock. So I stepped back like this, and when I did, I hit the car door and it shut. Didn't think anything of it, again, because the key was in the ignition, it was in park, and the doors were unlocked. For some reason, when that door shut, our car locked itself. We don't know why. Justin's going to try to figure out what happened. We might take it to Ford. I don't know. It should not have happened, but it did. And I didn't think anything of it because it shouldn't have locked. So I turned around to open it again, and it was locked. And I ran around to all the doors, and they had all locked. The car had locked itself. Jackson was locked in the car with no AC, and the key was in the ignition. I became hysterical, just hysterical, because you see all these things, like how short of a period of time and weather that's not even that hot, babies and animals will start overheating in the car. So I became hysterical. My phone was locked in the car. The lady next to me was like, "What's wrong?" I told her it was wrong. We ran to the gas station attendant that was right there, because it was it's a little booth, and it was right next to where I parked. We told them what was happening. I was freaking out. People were stopped. People were so helpful. One lady was telling the gas station attendant to call the police. I was just a mess. It all happened so fast. I didn't even know what to do. I was so hysterical. And the gas station attendant called into the store for the manager. And then he also called the police. And people were gathering around the car trying to help me break a window. I mean, this was all it all happened very fast. But I can't even, I am so calm in emergency situations. I'm do you remember when that motorcyclist got hit from behind? We were on a freeway one time. This motorcyclist got hit from behind, and his body flew over the median and landed, and even Justin went into shock, and I was automatically turn the car around. We have to call 911. I do not freak out in emergency situations, but I guess because it was my baby, this was the second scariest thing that happened to me. Under Jackson, when he has stopped breathing, this is the next scariest thing that happened. So I was hysterical. And the manager ran out from the store, some employees, they were going through the parking lot, seeing if someone had a hammer. There was windshield repair people in the parking lot, and he was asking them for a Slim Jim, and they did have a Slim Jim. So he was running across the parking lot with a Slim Jim. All the people at the gas station were digging in their cars. We were trying to find something to break the window. There were several men that had pulled their headrest out, because that's supposed to be able to break a window from the inside. But from the outside, I mean, people were pulling crazy things out, and we were hitting the window at an angle and trying everything, and we could not break the windows. I don't know how criminals break windows, but we could not do it. I was sobbing, hysterical. Then, like, immediately after they called them, the police showed up, the fire department showed up, tow trucks showed up. The tow truck guys jumped out of the car and, like, they went, like, straight to my driver's side. They put this thing in the car that looked like a blood pressure cuff. And I immediately think people are going to open car doors with Slim Jims. And so I see the manager running the Slim Jim. I think that's, like, what we need. And the guy comes up with this thing that looks like a blood pressure cuff. And in my head, I'm like, how's a blood pressure cuff going to help my baby? But anyways, he sticks this thing in the car and he pumps it up and it separates the door from, I guess, I don't know, it just opened it enough. And then he put this thing in, it grabbed the handle and opened the car really fast. Anyways, all of this happened in under 5 minutes. From the start of Jackson being locked in the car to him getting out, it was under 5 minutes because everybody acted so fast and was so helpful. And I mean, you guys, I was like an absolute mess. I had started vlogging that day, but I was so shaky after this happened that I just couldn't finish like vlog or even think about vlogging. So anyways, the guy opened the car, the tow truck driver, and he was like, oh, it's still cold in here. And I was like, this literally just happened. He hasn't been like sitting in the car, but he's like, oh, it's cold in here, sweetie. He's fine. Everything's fine. And of course I'd already run around to the other side of the car and was pulling him out hysterical, like holding him and crying and just freaking out. And like Jackson, when I pulled him out of the car, was like smiling and laughing. he was just looking around like, all of this for me? Because there was like the fire department with their lights on, the police with their lights on, everyone was standing around like, is he okay? And he's just like just looking around like, all of this for little old me. And I was hysterical. People were like patting me on the back, telling me it was okay. I was a mess. And like, I have always loved H-E-B, the grocery store. Y'all have seen me like do their grocery delivery thing, like, or the drive up thing, get my groceries. I've always talked about them. But like after this, I will always be a little customer because I feel like if that had happened at Walmart or someplace like that, I feel like they wouldn't have cared as much, at least not the ones here. People wouldn't have, like the store people wouldn't have, I mean, because they literally did everything for me. I was in a panic and they took care of everything. They calmed me down. Like once I got Jackson out in the car and was hysterical and crying, the police officer came up and he was like, let me check him out, just make sure he's okay. And so the police officer was checking him out. The people from the store had like brought me water. They were like, calm down, honey, he's okay. And they helped calm me down. And like, it was like the scariest thing ever. It's like one of my major fears too. And the fact that it happened, just like, I can't even. And it's like a total freak thing because my car should not have locked itself. I will never get out of any car again without like having my key. I just won't. And I hope you guys learn from I feel like my stupidity, although like everyone has told me your car should not have locked like that, but still, like, I will never, ever, ever, ever get out of the car again with Jackson in the car without the key in my hand. So I just wanted to share what happened with you guys because I intended to start vlogging again sooner, but like that shook me to the core. I was so upset, so freaked out. I called Justin, like, it was still hysterical when I called him at work, and he's like, is he okay? Like, because I was telling him what happened, and I guess I probably scared him because I was still hysterical, but he was absolutely fine. The car never got hot. We were under like an awning, you know, at a gas station, and everything, like, the police came fast. Jackson's perfectly fine. Like, yeah, the car was still cold from the AC blowing before I parked it. So it was just like so scary because you see all these things about how fast a car can get hot, and just like, I didn't even care about my window or anything. People were like, the tow truck driver will be able to get it open without breaking window. I'm like, I don't care. Break the freaking window. You know, I was like crazy. And like these men, they were so nice. Like they were trying so hard to break that window, like so hard. And you just can't, like, how do criminals do it? They must carry hammers. Like they have to carry hammers.
Even hammers don't do it all the time.
It's insane. Like you hear people like break in your car in a heartbeat and take your crap. It's like, how do they do it? That must be why they always break into my back hatch though. Because like those other windows would not break. I mean, of course we're not breaking the window that Jackson was in. You know what I mean? But like, it was horrible. So I just want to tell you guys why like I didn't start vlogging again earlier once the room was done. The room's been painted and maybe half the room of the floors are done.
Ish.
ish. So Justin's going to finish that up tomorrow, and I'm going to take Jackson with my family to see my sister in a town called Brenham. It's like an hour or so away. Excuse me. But I wanted to share with you guys why. I mean, I'm still really shaken up about it. Like, it was like, it's, and so many of my friends have been like, that is my worst fear. And I just like, if I can keep one person from doing that, like by sharing this, like even if it's a safety feature and your car is supposed to stay unlocked, like don't trust that. Like learn from like my horrible experience. That's why I want to share it with you guys. It was so traumatizing. And I have been so like with Jackson ever since. It was horrible, but I can't say enough good things about HEB, you guys from Texas. Like HEB is amazing. Their employees are amazing. Management was amazing. The police department, the tow truck drivers, the firefighters, it was amazing. So anyways, I know it's like a long-winded story, and I'll probably like, literally just to make sure moms watch this so that this doesn't, I'm probably gonna have like a dramatic thumbnail and something dramatic in the title, because I really want you guys, like I really want moms to watch this, because like honestly, I never would have, like I didn't think twice about it, because it's not supposed to lock. Like it's not supposed to lock itself. And if anyone can learn from that, let you know. I know it probably sounds dumb, but like I want everyone to know, like even if they tell you your car can't lock itself or that's a safety mechanism, it totally can, and it can get really scary really fast. So I'm sorry if the title's really dramatic or the thumbnail, but I needed moms to watch this. Like I know but it's not clickbait. It really happens. Like I want moms to watch this, because like if I had seen a video like this, I probably would have been even more paranoid and never have done what I did, even though I left the door wide open. Like things can change in a heartbeat. So I want to share that with you guys. So that was really heavy, and we're already 12 minutes in, but I just wanted to share some really cute stuff I got Jackson today at Target to kind of lighten the mood now that I probably made all you moms super paranoid. Like all my friends are like, that is my worst fear. And now I'm even scared, like more scared. Sorry, I got a text and it was across my screen. I forgot. I was like, couldn't talk for a second. Okay. I went into Target to literally get him something like this. This is like it's kind of soft like Sophie the giraffe. It's like a teething thing from Infantino. So I was taking him to Rosenberg, where Justin's family lives, and it's like 45 minutes-ish away, almost an hour. And I wanted to get him something because he's had really bad separation anxiety. So I wanted something new to distract him when I left with my sister-in-law, because he's been freaking out when like someone else holds him some of the time, or if I walk out of the room, he's just having really bad separation anxiety. So I went aside for one thing. Of course, like, then I was like, I'm just going to look at the clothes. Anyways, then I found this other thing. This is also from Infantino. It's like a knockoff Sophie the giraffe, but it's an elephant. It's a little bit different feeling than Sophie, but it has a squeaker. I'm not going to squeak it because of the dogs. But he really liked this too. He has a Sophie, but this thing was $12.99. Sophie's like $30. This thing was like $6 or $7, and he really likes this too. So if you have a teething baby, those are pretty great. I wanted to show you all the cute clothes I found though, because you guys always say you like seeing the clothes and stuff I get them. These are all clearance items. This is the Cat and Jack line. Justin, what is this? Justin freaked out when he saw this. I just thought it was a cute triangle sweater, and it was like how much was it on clearance? It was $3.50. So I was like, oh, that's cute. And I got it for when it'll be like winter when he's a little older, like next Christmas-ish. But what did you say this was?
Sierpinski triangles. It's a fractal.
Sierpinski triangles? A fractal. It's like a geeky math thing. Anyways, Justin's like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh, I just thought it was fun triangles. So Justin was really excited about that. I have no idea what it is he's talking about. This is also Cat and Jack. This is like a little gray pants, and this onesie has a bow tie, and it's got this little grandpa sweater with the elbow things and everything. So I got that. It was on clearance, but it was like, it's usually $20 and it was like $14. So I mean, a few dollars off, but it's still kind of pricey. Then I found this. I love this. He'll be able to wear this soon. This is 6 to 9 months. Yeah. How cute is this? Okay, it's like a little romper, right? But then look, It's got a fox thing on the hoodie. Isn't that adorable? And it's got pockets. I don't know what it, maybe for his binky. I don't know what he needs pockets for, but I'm like, it's got pockets. That's amazing. And then I have been like, Justin can tell you guys, I have been like circling every time I see this at Target because it's like, I guess it's supposed to be like space-ish, right? Kind of like spacey looking. And it says the speed of light. It's just like, it's kind of spacey, you know? So they have some really cute space stuff. Somebody's got to poop. Amber's circling the door. Every time I vlog, it's like X-lax for this dog. So I'm always like, hey, you know, when I look at it, and I'm like, no, it's not on sale, it's not on sale. And then I found it on clearance for $5. So that's cool because it's usually 12. That was exciting. Then the last thing I found, this is like, I cannot imagine him being this big, but this is 2T. I can't imagine my baby being that big. But so it's like rocket ships. Look at the space monkeys. Isn't that cute? This was a really good deal, I feel like. Yeah. It's usually like $17 and it was $11. So I had to get that. And I went in for one thing, but like, whatever. It's all like older stuff. So I finally bundled with Honest, and I wanted to show you guys the really cute holiday prints they have. So for Halloween, they just had the one print that was like Halloweenish, and I showed that in the vlog. I knew I showed it on Instagram. So we finally bundled, and in the bundles, it was like $20 off your first bundle, right? So in the bundle, you get 4 packs of wipes, which will be enough for us, and we're pushing our bundles out to every either 6 weeks or 8 weeks because we co-op diaper too. It'll probably be 8 weeks instead of every 4 weeks. So you get 4 packs of wipes. So I did that, but what I wanted to show you guys, the only holiday print I didn't get is the candy canes, just because, I mean, they're okay, but I didn't love them because it just looks like red and white stripes to me. I don't know. So this has like snow and a fox and reindeer. No, that's a dog. Is that a dog? That's a, I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's like a snow scene. Isn't that cute? So that's the first holiday print I got. Ugh. And then this one is Christmas lights. How cute is that? Christmas lights. Okay. Oh, Jesus. And you guys, he's already in a size 3 diaper. I mean, he could still fit in 2s, but I always size him up early. I don't know, like, I think he's so long, like, for some reason, like, he can't, like, he moves up earlier in diapers, even though he's smaller. It's so weird. I don't know. So this is just, like, little Christmas trees and reindeers. Can you see that? And then the last one is one of my favorites. It's cars and, like, snow, and they've got Christmas trees on top. Isn't that fun? And then they do have a candy cane print. I might order it in the next bundle, but I don't know. I didn't love it. Did you see it? I don't know. It's just, I wish they had done like candy canes instead of making their butt kind of look like a peppermint. I don't know. I didn't love it as much as the others. And I really want to get this. How cute are these? Little like tools and stuff. And I have wanted to get these so bad. The dinosaur ones that say "rar." Anyways, oh my God, we're at 18 minutes. Oh, wow. So I just want to share that with you guys to lighten the mood after my super stressful story. I do truly hope that you guys can learn from my like horrible mistake. And the police officer told me like, this happens all the time. He told me like, calm down. He's like, he's fine. It's not like you left him in a car and went shopping or you forgot your baby. He's like, this is just a freak accident. And, you know, he told me like, he's like, as much as people don't want to admit it, this kind of thing happens all the time. He's like, and most of the time when it happens, the mom or the parent or the grandparent shuts the car door without thinking after they've locked it. He's like, so this situation's even different from that. And I was like, I know. I'm so mad at myself, but I just wanted to share with you guys. And tomorrow is Sunday. I'm probably not going to vlog, but I'll vlog the day of my surgery because I'm going to be sedated and in recovery for a few hours, but then they're going to let me go home. And want to say after a couple hours at home, I usually wake up and I'm fine. They just said I probably need to stay in bed that day. And they said I can't take care of Jackson because I had like sedation that day. So my mother-in-law is going to come watch Jackson, and then Justin will take care of Jackson. I mean, like, he can be in the room with me and stuff, but like I can't care for him by myself. I can't like walk around with him and stuff just for safety. So, yeah, I will vlog probably. Justin will probably do something so embarrassing to me. I have never shared this video on the internet because I don't want these kind of things to go viral. What did I have? Like teeth work, dental work done?
You had your root canal.
I had a root canal, and they gave me Halcyon because I have severe dental phobia. They gave me Halcyon, which is like this crazy drug, and they gave me a lot for some reason that time too. And they gave me gas too, because that's how much they have to sedate my ass during dental work, like that. So the Halcyon like knocked me out, and I was totally drugged and out of it. And Justin was like recording me eating a grilled cheese sandwich because I really want a grilled cheese sandwich. And then I was saying crazy things. What did you think was so funny that I said?
I don't remember.
I think he asked me if I wanted, was I done with the sandwich? Because like he was recording how I was eating the sandwich, and we put it in our personal Facebook. This was a few years ago. And I'm just like in the video. And he's like, are you done with your sandwich? I don't know what I said, but at some point I said something like, he asked something about the sandwich. I was like, I don't care the state of affairs of the cheese sandwich, or I was just saying weird stuff. Anyway, so if I do something dumb, you can be sure Justin will record it. Anyways, I will see you guys then. Bye.